All right, guys, this is Jesse with The Common Man, your CBD guy. We are here with Priscilla. She is running for mayor. She is running for mayor of Corpus Christi. So we're going to give her a little 5 or 10 minute and give her time to do a little profile on herself, so that way you guys can decide whether or not you want to vote for her for your mayor of Corpus Christi. Priscilla?
Hi guys. My name is Priscilla Gonzalez. I'm 36. I'm originally from the Rio Grande Valley. I migrated to Corpus Christi 12 years ago, where I started working for a prominent business in Corpus. And within the 10 years, I helped develop a great marketing team, great management skills, leadership skills, and now I want to bring that forward towards Corpus Christi. My main platform is not 3 bullet points, which is what your average political candidate has. I have a pyramid, and at the top of my pyramid is quality of life, followed by jobs, housing, travel industry, obviously homelessness, education, senior citizens, and that is what I use. It's the Priscilla's pyramid, pretty much. So with that, I want to work with City Council, and I want to help grow Corpus Christi. There's no reason why Corpus Christi is not a central travel destination in Texas. We do have Galveston. Our beaches are so much better than Galveston. However, Galveston has a larger tourism industry than we do, and that's probably not good for us, or it's actually not good for us. What would benefit Corpus Christi would be to invest more money into our local businesses, and that's going to actually boost our travel industry and vice versa, and that's how we grow. We also need to obviously invest in our streets. So what's happening right now is the city of Corpus Christi is going the cheap route, buying cheap steel to fix our streets. So what happens when a hurricane or a storm comes to Corpus Christi, our potholes sink back down, and that's not a long-term solution. It's cheaper and it's lower on taxes, but it's not permanent. So we do have a permanent solution, and that would be to invest more money into our streets, our drainage system, and improve the quality of life of everybody. So I hope that I earn your vote, and don't forget, early voting starts October 13th through the 30th, and obviously the general election, which is November 3rd.
Okay, and you said one of the things you were worried about too was the census. What makes making sure the local Corpus Christi people get involved in the census?
Right, so the census is critical. We actually had to file for an extension that goes up to September 30th, which is not good. The only reason we did that was because not enough people filled out the census in Westchester County. It's actually critical. So what the census does is it counts every citizen or every person that resides in Corpus Christi, and it actually lets our government know how much money we need for streets, education, lunch programs, senior citizens, daycares, food stamps, and we didn't meet that criteria. So what's going to happen within the next 10 years, we're going to lose a lot of funding, and our county judge, Barbara Canales, actually called an emergency 911 press conference, and she just rounded up all of our city leaders, every candidate that's running for office, and she just begged us and says everybody needs to fill out the census. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 to 3 days.
Awesome, getting all that stuff taken care of.
Yes.
Okay, so I know you mentioned trying, the difference between us and Galveston as far as vacation spots and stuff like that. What kind of initiatives would you put forward to help invest in those small businesses here locally, and the kind of things that we could what kind of proposals would you look into getting put through and to help expand that kind of stuff, help us expand our vacation stuff?
So as mayor, what I plan to do is work with City Council. City Council, we're going to work with our District 4 leaders, obviously. We're going to implement a program or a way to kind of just help local businesses grow, and that's going to help our tourism industry.
Awesome. Let's see here. I guess, is there anything before we sign off doing our little promo part, is there anything in particular that you want the local Corpus Christi people to know? Is there a specific issue that you really want them to think about for the election?
Sure, definitely. So as everybody knows, this election is extremely important, as is every election. This one in particular is important to Corpus Christi because it's important to know who you're voting for. I'm nonpartisan. I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm for the people, and I'm by the people. I also run a grassroots campaign, which means I'm not bought out by large corporations. I fully support business owners. I am a child of immigrants. I'm Latina. Probably one of the youngest candidates. And just vote your conscience. Vote for who you think or who you know is most qualified for the position. And also, as just a city leader, we need stronger leadership. Our current leaders are not holding that position. They're a little bit too cozy and too comfortable. So it's time for them to just kind of move aside, let the next generations kind of, run the city, bring forth our leadership skills. And furthermore, they actually taught us, they raised us. So as, Corpus Christian, I do want to help Corpus Christi move forward. And we're not going to move forward with our current leadership. We're not going to move forward with our certain candidates that are running for office right now, deceiving the public, leading them to believe that they're voting for a political party when they actually aren't. So it's time to move forward. So my name is Priscilla Gonzalez, and if you need any information, go to my website, www.prisformayor.com, or actually send me a text to my personal cell phone at 956-563-6558. And thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in, Priscilla. Appreciate it.